Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Spirit Journey. It is Sunday, June 30th, 2019. I just had my breakfast and watching some videos, and the theme of all these videos is about the death and dying process, experiences of other people. Here yesterday, I went to a beautiful party of celebration, birthday party, and I was in discussion with how some family members are, and so I feel kind of receptive about certain topics. And these videos that I was watching this morning about like paranormal experiences, what they call the when you had an accident and you die and then you get resuscitated and you come back and you share your experiences with others, and about why we fear. And so I remember even saying, I don't want to be alone at that time, that crossing over, and I don't want to be afraid. And then I started, today saying, after watching these videos, that why do we try to do things to prevent dying ultimately? It's this fear that we have about dying. And I think it's a mindset of why we feel that way. Because the fear of the unknown. Hollywood for me was a medium that teaches fear. It teaches you to fear natural occurrences of your own body. It teaches you, don't get connected to your body. Don't get connected with your higher self. Take all these supplements, all these things, do this, do that. Hey, jog 10 miles a day, and you'll live forever in this body. Well, I'm in my 50s, and my body does not feel the same as when I was, let's say, 15 years old. My body's different, and I'm thinking differently. And it's ultimately that time is going to come one day. And I'm thinking, I want to have a different attitude. See, we get afraid because we're told, oh, you better be good enough. You got to be good enough. Oh, you go to church. Oh, you got to give your tithe. Oh, it's like it's by works. But it doesn't change the reality of death. The only thing what religion did was, on the other side, you're promised certain things. So it's a mindset about what happens after. We cannot prevent the death process itself, but we could modify the outcome while in death. Can we? See, it's all about what you think. I think it's important for me to know what really is death, what's on the other side, and why should I be afraid? See, I'm experiencing things these days. When I wake up in the morning, and even today I saw like vision, as I often talk about upon awakening and keeping my eyes closed and experiencing these visual things. And again, I saw with my eyes closed that I'm looking upward and I'm in like a dome-like structure. It had these frames, and it's a like a tapered dome-shaped thing, and the frame is kind of like some solid structure. It's somewhat ornate a little bit, And I'm looking up, and then these little crystal-like white substances, like a little bubble-like crystals. It almost reminds me of this new cloth that I bought. It had sequences, and it's a whitish color, and it's a small round sequences. It sort of reminded me of that, actually. But I notice when I see that particular vision, because I've seen this many times, I keep on getting the impression that there is something beyond this conscious realm that I experience in the daily normal life that I have. But there's a bridge in between sleep and wake, and I'm learning to tap into, at least get on the bridge to see. And I think for me, I'm in the middle of the bridge. See, I can't see 100%. Like if I'm fully crossed over on that other side, then I could probably see and experience more. But the closer I'm in this reality, it's very faint, hazy. Someone doesn't want me to see that. That's my impression. Something doesn't want me to see, and it wants me to see something else. It wants me to stay in this realm. It does not want me to see this dome facility, this thing that it seems like I'm within it. There is another reality. Something that has control over my consciousness and wants to keep me in this one. And I think when we sleep, that we travel, our consciousness travels to this other place. These videos that I watched today, they talked about when someone had a near-death experience and they were in this other place and it was very idealistic, very beautiful, and they didn't want to leave. I've had dreams something like that. It wasn't. It was it was a dream, but the dream had a physiological effect over me. It was like my solar plexus started activating. It was really weird. It was the first time that experience of the solar plexus, and then when I went to church, there was a full activation and like an explosion, a pleasure bubble that was so intense. It was unreal. I haven't had that experience over 30 years. I think about 30 years. But it happened during my stay in the West Indies. But now I just get the vibration on the lower base of the spine, and then sometimes I get the like this energy thing, like something is energizing my root chakra, including my uterus, my ovaries. It's really weird. I think there's things going on that is controlling, and we don't really know about it. They mentioned in these videos you have people who had visitations from deceased ones, people who they knew that had died, and they were getting visitations. See, there's an awareness. I don't know whether these are just deceiving spirits, but the fact that it's even doing that, let's say it is a deceiving spirit, why even come over and waste your breath and talk to this person and comfort them? Why? Still, there's something going on. Why are they coming? What happens when you cross over? Are they there? What do they do to you? What can they do to you? This is just food for thought. I want to stand on top of it. I don't want to be afraid. What life brings me, I want to stand my ground, stand in confidence, and embrace the life that I do have, and to ask the necessary questions. So, this is just food for thought. I thank you all for listening. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. I will. Bye-bye.